Welcome to Strong in the Broken Places. This is episode number 17, and we are going straight to the deep end today. This is how we're starting our week, straight in the deep end. And we're going to talk about labels, that which we are calling ourselves, how we are labeling ourselves, and how we are accepting the labels that other people are putting on us, or at least trying to put on us. And this is relevant because I was in a small group recently and I heard something that was devastating. I I'm not going to get into any specifics. I'm part of several small groups. I've been in small groups for years, and I'm going to protect the sanctity of that small group. I'm going to protect the trust of that small group. So I'm going to talk very vaguely about what happened. And we started the conversation with how we wake up in the morning, what our morning routine was. And this one particular individual, when she told her story, it literally crushed me. I was like, there's no way. She would get up in the morning, look in the mirror, and the things that she would tell herself were it was devastating. And I was like, there's no way she came up with this by herself. And this was brought onto her from childhood. She is carrying this weight, this burden from childhood. Somebody over her, some abusive parent, teacher, coach, somebody labeled her. And they labeled her enough times that she bought into it. And now that's all she knows. And she's carrying that label with her. And we do it all the time. We do it by saying, I'm stupid. I'm not worthy. I don't deserve this. There are so many ways that we label ourselves, and there's so many ways that other people label us that we accept. We just take it for truth, and it's anything but the truth. It's just nothing but a lie. But how can we reject these things if we're one, buying into it, if two, we're not even aware of what we're doing and why we're doing it? There's a saying that says time heals all wounds, and that's a lie. It's just simply not true, because time does not heal all wounds. And I know this from my incarceration. There are so many men in prison that have bought into the labels that were placed onto them as children growing up, that they suffer from extreme low self-esteem. And that's what labels do. Negative labels destroy our self-esteem. So we have to counteract that. We have to stop that festering, because what time does with the scar, a scar is a wound that's been healed. But if your wound hasn't healed and it's been years, that means it's festering. And we got this stuff festering inside of us. So if we want to get strong in our broken places with the labels that are put on us, we have to first be aware of how we're labeling ourselves. We have to be aware of the labels that other people are putting on us. And how do we do this? How do we do this? And this goes back to the mindfulness. I have to be aware of what is being said around me. I have to be aware of what I'm telling myself. I have to be aware of what other people are telling me. And then I have to reject it. If it's negative, I have to reject it. And more times than not, labels are negative. You know, we tell ourselves that I'm not worthy of a better job. I tell myself I'm not deserving of a better life. I of a better relationship. How do I get out of an abusive relationship, for example, if I don't feel like I deserve a better relationship or I deserve a better life? So we have to be very mindful of what we're telling ourselves. I'm not too stupid. I may be a convicted felon, but I'm not going to prevent that from allowing me to succeed in life, to excel in life. Yeah, that happens to be a fact. That's a fact of life. But that's not going to prevent me. That's not going to shackle me from excelling in life because I'm a convicted felon. Yeah, I'm a convicted felon. I just have to deal with it and I have to overcome. So I have to be mindful. I have to be mindful of this. And I just want you to be mindful. There's so much to talk about here, and it's hard to do in just 5 minutes. But this is what I want you to do today: is just pay attention to labels. Pay attention to the labels that are going around. If you're labeling yourself, see if you can catch that. If other people are trying to label you, see if you can catch that. If other people are labeling other people, it happens all day, every day. And here's the thing about it: more times than not, those labels are negative. So today, let's just see if we can catch the labels that are flying around us all day, every day, and let's do some bobbing and weaving, and let's get around them. And if they're directed at us, reject it. Recognize, reject, replace. Say something positive. You are worthy. You are loved. You can do it. Those are positive labels. So let's put some good labels on us for a change. And we're definitely going to talk about more. We're going to talk more about this later, but just know this: to be strong in your broken place, you are loved. You are positive. You are strong in your broken place. Now that's a label worthy being labeled for. You are strong in your broken place. See you later. Have a good day.